I'm back with another part of the Peasant to Emperor series, and last time I had the genius idea of becoming a trader. And well, it just so happened I am the worst trader in Bannerlord history. It really didn't go well. The looters stole everything I had. I mean, the things we were trying to sell, we were selling them for a loss anyway. So even if the looters didn't rob me, I kind of robbed myself. Or should I say, the merchants robbed me. No, it was entirely my fault. I can't blame anyone else, really. But towards the end of the video, we managed to pull it back a little bit. We did a quest or two. We've earned some gold. We have some men in our army now. So the clan is slowly expanding. The main thing we need to do now is find a companion and earn the renown to get tier 1. Some of you gave me some advice on what to do with trading, such as buying food cheap in like settlements where there's hundreds of it, and then selling it back to like villages that don't have much for a profit. So today we're going to continue the focus on establishing our clan. We do need to get that tier 1 because we can become a mercenary then. And once we become a mercenary, the gold should start flying in. But while we are doing that, I will attempt to become a better trader. Maybe I can redeem myself from last time and actually earn a profit. Well, as soon as we set out on our journey, we find a decent sized batch of looters. We can get our revenge against them after the trauma they put me through last time, and it gives us a good chance to level up all of our recruits. Because if we take a look, our army is, I mean, like 95% recruits, which isn't ideal. Listen up, soldiers. This may be your first battle, but don't you worry. I will stand in the front lines with you. I noticed how the most experienced guy, the one with actual armor, a sword and shield and everything, is at the back. Meanwhile, all the recruits are the cannon fodder, I guess. Poor guys. Right, we do have the bow. We should probably be putting it to good use right now. If we can at least weaken a couple of them, we can give the men a fighting chance. They're throwing rocks at us. Okay, there we go. We killed at least one. Hopefully the kill feed doesn't turn red. There are a couple of red patches, but overall it seems to be mostly green. Not bad. Not bad at all. I think we did suffer a few casualties in that fight. Yep, we do have 5 dead. No one was wounded, they were just straight up murdered. Well, this doesn't look too good. The kingdom I am hoping to join one day and conquer the world with is currently being invaded. Will the defenders hold out, or are they about to lose a settlement? This really isn't looking too good for us. How are we supposed to help these conquer the entire map if they can't even defend their own land? There is a gold exclamation mark here though. So if we can find that person and actually talk to them. I've got to pay to enter the keep. No, I'd rather just stand outside and wait my turn. There is a tournament here though that we can do. We still need to chip away at our tournament victories. Only 22 more to go. The reward for this one is a banner. I mean, it's not of that much use to us, increasing the mount movement speed, because I don't really plan on staying on a mount. I prefer to fight on foot. But a reward is a reward, I guess. You don't have to worry though. I'll show you the results of the tournament, but you won't have to see every battle, because if we go to do 22 of these, we'll all be bored by the end of it. And we have ourselves another victory. We earned 2,000 gold, we earned the banner, and we got 3 renown. We have now climbed to 46th on the leaderboard. We are getting there. We've made the top 50. We can sell the banner for 8,000 gold, and to be honest with you, I think that's what we'll do. Currently in my army, I'm the only one with a mount, and as I said, I don't like using it, so I may as well get the money. And now we're just going to awkwardly camp outside. Oh, never mind. I was going to say until they leave the castle so I can talk to the leaders.
Aye.
I have a quest, my friend. What can you tell me about that? Okay, thank you. Goodbye. Now we need to talk to the next one.
Yours is not.
I'm not really interested in what they have to say. I just want to complete my quest and get the achievement. So currently this settlement has 51 tools at 45 apiece. And we can sell them in the previous settlement we were just at for 160? Is it too good to be true though? Do I take the risk and just buy all 50 tools? It'll cost us 2,500 gold. Oh man, I can't help her, I'm a gambling man. We're gonna have to do it. Although that being said as well, if we find a city or a village that has a tool quest, we might be able to earn a profit there by giving them the tools. What about this village over here? It has a quest. I mean, if this has a tool quest, this would be kind of insane and perfect at the same time. Nah, nah. Hang on a minute. Is there a god? Do we have a guardian angel looking after us? Was the last part of the series that awful that this time someone actually felt sorry for us? How much are you willing to pay for some tools, my friend? You need one. And you'll pay me in wood. It's not the trade I had in mind. I thought we were going to be rich from this, but he literally wants a singular tool and he'll give me 18 wood. Ah, there you go, my friend. I've got your tools. At least we gain some charm as well as the wood. Can we sell the wood for a profit? Well, I suppose selling the wood for anything is a profit. What are the odds of 2 villages in a row needing tools? Very low, apparently. He just has a family feud. Well, I'm sorry, pal. I'm not here to resolve family feuds. I'm here to become rich. We are going to become a merchant by the end of this video. We can actually sell the tools for 135 apiece. That's going to drop the more we sell, but even then, it's still a profit. We have doubled our money. I'm a trader now. We may as well sell the wood as well. I don't really need it. It's an extra 500 gold. We're not doing any blacksmithing like right now. So we may as well get rid of it. It's just going to weigh us down. But that's 6,000 gold and our trade has instantly gone to level 20. Maybe trading is the way to go. The leather. Do we believe that price? If we truly can sell it for 445, we've almost doubled our money again from buying all this leather. But you know what happened last time we bought leather? Maybe we'll just buy 5 pieces and take it back to the other settlement and see if we can get a profit. Oh, damn it. Leather has mugged us off again. You know what? I'm just getting rid of it. Oh, but I don't want to get rid of it. There's no point selling it for a loss. Well, folks, wherever you do not believe the leather prices. Leather just keeps mugging me off and I'm done with it. We will no longer trade leather for as long as I live. Well, I just accepted a quest to deliver 10 hogs across the map to another town. And I saw the town name, but I didn't realize quite how far it was. He wants us to deliver 10 hogs halfway across the world. Well, we better get going, I guess. We have a long journey ahead of ourselves. Let's just hope none of the men feel a little peckish along the way and start eating the hogs. That wouldn't be good for us. Well, we've arrived at the next settlement and we have a couple of updates to give. There is a tournament here that we will attempt to win. I'm not too sure what the reward is. It's a stone banner. We'll take a look in a second at what that actually does. I imagine stone banner probably buffs maybe your defense, so you're as hard as stone. Or maybe it buffs throwing stones. Turns your rocks into boulders. But we also accepted a quest to deal with an army of poachers. It may be a little bit of a challenge with how few men that we have and their experience, but if we do defeat the poachers, we should gain some good experience and possibly renown. So the stone banner does decrease the amount of damage you take, so it does make you as hard as stone and does not turn your rocks into boulders. Good to know. We may end up selling it or not, or actually we could use it. I mean, taking 5% less melee damage might come in handy for the men. And we have ourselves another tournament victory. 1600 gold, the banner, and more renown. We need to check the leaderboards again, mainly because I want to keep an eye on if number 1 is winning any more tournaments, because every tournament they win means we have to win an additional one, which would be an absolute pain. And also, I like to see how far we're climbing the leaderboards each time. And we're now 42nd. Weren't we 46th? Have we only moved up like 4 places? Well, that's a little depressing, I won't lie. But next up, we will now deal with the poachers, and then we will continue our journey southwest to deliver the hogs. The settlement isn't actually as far as I initially thought, but it is still a decent distance. I kind of went into autopilot and I didn't even attempt to negotiate with the poachers. As soon as the pop-up appeared, I instantly clicked attack, and here we are. Middle of the night, can't really see an awful lot. I did buy a new bow while I was out and about. It didn't cost us too much. I think the bow itself was about 500 gold. And we sold our old one for about 100 or 200 gold anyway. I thought I'd treat myself with the amount of gold we've been earning recently. There are 14 enemy poachers approaching us right now. I have 3 archers in my army, not including myself. The infantry is in shield wall formation. I'll tell them to shimmy forwards because, well, 1, they've got shields, and 2, those poachers aren't going to attack us. Well, I mean, they are attacking us, but I mean, they're not going to attack us close range. Okay, my bow doesn't have the greatest range. We will probably tell the men to advance. While holding the shields up, men. Do not lower your shields. Hold the wall. Alright, lads. The shield wall's gone out the window. I don't know what kind of formation you guys are pulling. It's not a good one. It doesn't look pretty. What is going on? Some of you have charged. Some of you are holding back, trying to throw javelins. It's a bit of a disaster. You were supposed to hold the shield wall, damn it. Fight as one, not divided. United instead. Damn you guys. I thought we lost 11 men, but then I realized we were the defender. We did lose 5 though, which isn't great. Well, this is awkward. At the start of the last battle, I was talking about spending like 500 gold on my new bow. And the poachers had better equipment than me, apparently. We have arrived at the Vlandian settlement. If we head to the store first, and the leather is going to sell for a loss. Not even the Vlandians want my damn leather. But that's not why we're here. We're here to deliver the hogs. Thankfully, the men didn't eat any, so all 10 should still be in our inventory. And we got our 750 gold. There is a lord here that we need to talk to for part of the banner quest. So maybe we'll just wait outside again. Awkwardly just camp outside the city until they leave. Hideout spotted, you say? We found a mountain bandit hideout in the mountains. What are the odds of that? Well, we were waiting for someone to show up, but they still haven't left the settlement yet. But I did notice there is a tournament here, so we'll tick another one off the list, or attempt to anyway. We can't get too cocky. We will get some really good body armor if we win this one though. This will probably be the most beneficial prize we've seen so far. So ideally, this is one we really don't want to lose. Hang on a minute, they've given me a damn crossbow. Oh, maybe we should give up the bow and I should pull out the crossbow again. I've still got it, it seems. I don't think I've ever landed this many crossbow shots. Oh, spoke too soon. Alright, we're putting it down. I am not worthy of this weapon. And that is another win to add to our tally. As we keep winning tournaments, the amount of earnings we get from betting is going down. I imagine it's because people no longer see us as an underdog. We got ourselves the new armor and some more renown. As is tradition at this point, we need to check the leaderboard. Where are we now? Okay, we're 33rd. That's actually a nice jump from the 42 that we were. Well, 42nd. Can't complain at that. If we win our next one, we're only going to go up to about 28th. But it does get us into the top 30. We can sell the new armor for 6,000 gold, but with the stats that it has and the tier that it is, I think you'll just be foolish not to use it. And now we go back to camping outside the settlement. You know what, since it's nighttime again, I think I'm just going to make a move for that hideout in the corner. It might go day before we arrive, and it has. You got to be kidding me. Are we that slow? While we're waiting to ambush, I'm just going to see that question mark, exclamation mark disappear, and the guy's going to make a run for it. Hang on a minute. Did that disappear because I'm too far away, or has he actually made a run for it? We're fighting some mountain bandits, but somehow, I don't know how, we have the high ground. This means I run up the mountain and then around and came down from above? This doesn't make sense. I've told the men to fire at will and they're just going to charge the enemy. Well, I left my soldiers to pretty much clean up the camp. It is now our turn to hold up our end of the bargain and take down the boss in a duel. I would say we just attack them with my full army, but I brought in a lot of archers with me, so I don't really want to risk them at close range like this. So we're just going to duel one-on-one and hopefully make the men proud.
Die, you pig!
Okay, he's a bit tougher than the others, but he is dead all the same. We are now back at the settlement, once again waiting for whoever's inside to come out so we can talk to them. It must have just disappeared because we walked too far away. Thankfully they didn't give us the old slip and just make a run for it the moment I left. But how long is one man expected to wait for someone to leave their city? How does one convince a Vlandian to leave his home? Do we just wave like butter on a stick or something? Will that be a way to bait him out of the settlement? It is now the 6th day of winter in 1084. I am still waiting outside the settlement for any kind of movement from the Vlandian Lord. Dear Diary, it is now the 7th day of winter 1084. Still no sign of the Vlandian Lord. I'm starting to question whether he even exists. Dear Diary, it is now the 8th day of winter, 1084. I'm running out of updates to give and soon the men may desert me if we don't actually do something. At this point, I have probably spent more money paying the daily wages for just camping outside the settlement than it would have been to just pay the bribe to enter the keep. So, we're going to pay the bribe, I'm going to talk to the guy, and we're just going to peace out. That was it. That's all I wanted. What kind of quest is that? I don't know if I've seen a quest like
Yours
this
is
before.
not a face
I've never heard of your clan. Well, that's just rude. I mean, it's probably true that you've never heard of us, but it still hurts all the same. I'm starting to think leather is truly a cursed resource in this game. I've arrived at the next settlement. I thought we'd go to trade because I need to buy some food. And it's only worth 116 here. It's getting even lower. There is another tournament though, so we will enter that. At this point, I'm starting to think we're going to get the God of the Arena achievement before all the others. We can get ourselves an average helmet. It's only tier 3, but it does provide 25 armor. I think my current hood gives me 9. So it is a decent upgrade if we win this one. Oh no. They've stuck me on the back of a damn horse. This is probably the one thing I don't like doing. Mounted combat. It's just not my style and it never has been. Oh, I just killed a man. Maybe if I wait for him to run to me. We shall brace for impact. We got this in the bag. Yeah, horsey. Yeah. You really about to crash and lose all momentum? Really? That big run up for that? Alright. Attempt 2. There we go. I'll kill the horse if I have to with my blunt spear. But it's fine, guys. We're only gonna knock it out. The horse isn't actually dead. You damn... This guy. He has 200 IQ. He just outsmarted me. He grabbed another horse. I can't lie. I was outplayed in that moment. The thought of him grabbing another horse did not cross my mind. But we managed to win. And that is another victory. I think I said if we won another tournament, we would move into the top 30. And there we are, 29th. I thought we would have been 28th. Maybe someone has won a tournament since. The leader is still on 23 though, so we don't have to win any additional tournaments. It's still the initial amount that we had to win. We have found this guy in the tavern. His specialty is running away and medicine. I mean, I'm not too bothered about the athletics part. But the fact that we could have a doctor on our team, it may minimize the amount of deaths we have in battle. If he can save the men. How much are you, my friend? 508 gold. That's it. I mean, I'll happily pay that. The army now has a doctor. And to go along with that, we only need the renown to get tier 1 and we can complete this established quest. As for the other one, we've spoke to 5 people so far, so there's still another 5 lords we have to find somewhere in the world. But we are slowly making progress, and we've made some good progress on the tournaments this video. So I think this will be the plan for now. I will probably quickly finish off this renown just by farming like looters, poachers, things like that. Things that aren't really going to be too interested to like show, unless something really interesting happens or something cool happens during like the battle, then I'll show it. But otherwise, we're just going to get that last like 15 renown that we need. And then we'll have that tier 1. It means we can expand the army, we can do harder quests. But more importantly, we can become a mercenary. What do you all think? Should we become a mercenary the first opportunity we get? And if we can, who should we become a mercenary for? I know the end goal is to help the Britannians conquer the world, but we can have a little fun until then. But that is going to be it for this part, so until next time, see ya.